Suppose you are too much hungry and you go to some restaurant, and there you tell your orders and what are the things you want to eat to the waiter. Waiter notes down the order and go for the processing or tells to the chef. Now you have two options, or what two options are like. First option is where waiter comes to you and give you all the foods what you have ordered together. You would have ordered your starter, your main course, or your desserts, but you know the some starters or most of the starters can be prepared very fast and the main course takes time. So they will average out and the waiting time for you all of the course will be more here. And which one would you like to have? Second one is where your waiter will give you the dishes and present you or serve you the dishes one by one. So as they are prepared and they will be keep on serving you, maybe the starter first, then main course, then dessert. So here this is the second option. Please write into the comment section and tell me which option do you like most. So if you talk about me, I would like the second option because it will be giving me the dishes one by one and my waiting time would be less and I can satisfy my hunger by eating one dish at a time, and I can have a very good experience. I can talk to friends or the other people whom I have went to the restaurant, and I will be enjoying that time and can make this serving very good and nice experience. So this was one example from the restaurant. Same example is there when you are writing the code and you got some scenario where you need some values one by one instead of waiting to get everything at the front. So this value is provided by a mechanism or a keyword which is called yield keyword. So what it does, it will give you all the values whichever is there in the list one by one instead of giving you at the front, and doesn't save much into the memory. So the benefits you will be getting out, like you can save the memory since it doesn't save much of the things into memory and it will be little bit memory efficient. Second, it will be a very good code efficient and cleanup of the code because it looks good, that we will be seeing into the example in the coding soon. And the last one, the last benefit, or maybe one of the major benefit is it is a lazy initialization helping. Means you can evaluate the lazy initialization into this one. So lazy doesn't mean that you woke up in the night or you woke up in the morning and you are not able to get rid out of your bed. This is not the lazy one we will be talking here. The laziness we are talking is in the coding, where the lazy loading is on the runtime part, which is considered as one of the good traits into the programming language, where it is runtime, ad hoc. So this laziness will be given to you by this keyword. So we will be seeing more and we will be understanding more the other benefits also and the coding. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Vivek Kumar and I welcome you to my channel Vivek Kumar Buddhi Towards Wisdom, where you will get all kinds of technological videos and mostly C# and OOPS video. You can browse the channel and understand many more on it. So but please see this video till end, because of course I believe that you will get really very nice value out of it. So let's see what about the coding part. As we have seen that we have a yield, and yield, what keyword it does is that it will give you one value at a time without sending you everything up front. So it's a use case to use case. I'm not telling every time you should use it because we have other mechanism like list and all, but here it will give you one value at a time. So we have a program here mentioned for the yield. So what we are doing is that we have one method. What it does, it will give you, this will give you one by one, and it is into the for each loop. So we are getting the values and we will be printing it one by one as soon as we will get it. So main thing happens here. So if you talk about this, I will be putting the breakpoints here. So here is the yield you need to write when you are returning it. So you need to write yield keyword here, and the small basic function here. So two parameters it is taking, int start and int, like to start the loop, like from starting and end, like from which from where you need to start and where you need to end. So for that we have two parameters, and it's enumerable, so it's an interface, and basically we have a lot of interface like enumerable, iQueryable, and iList. Many things are there which is a part of collection, iCollection. So if you really want to know more about it, please write in the comment section. We will of course discuss on it. And again, what is the difference between list, having a list, and putting the yield, that also we can discuss if you want. Please write into the comment section. So it's a int, like it's a type of int which we will be returning it. So now since I will be the int type, we are returning I, which is the type of int again, which we want to do it. So it will run the loop from starting to end, and what is the starting is like 1 or 0, like 1 to 20 it will run, and it will take the mod. If it is 0, mostly I believe it's a even. So whatever even int are there, like they are going to be returned one by one. Here is the yield. So it is again lazy. It will be on the runtime, as I mentioned. It's not that kind of lazy in the real world. So it's mostly the ad hoc, but that's why we call it a lazy. So let's see. Let's run it. We'll see, and we will be doing it step by step. So yeah. So here our first breakpoint came here. So let's do it step by step. So I will not be running to 1 to 20. Let's see some example, understand it. So this method came here. Once it will return, it will go back here. So get event numbers are there, and let's see what it is starting and ending. So start has 1, end at 20, as we have already mentioned that 1 and 20 we are sending start and end. So what it does here, I value is 1, 2 divided by 2 mod 2, it will be 0. Tell me in the comment section fast. So again it will not come here because it will not be satisfied, mod will be not 0. Now again it will go plus, it will come here. So since it is a 2 mod 2 is equal to 0, it will return yield. So what happens, it comes there. So whenever some operation happens, so I had the 2 operation happen, it returns, it comes here, and it will giving you the value, it will be printing it. So you want to see, we are running it here, so you can see here it is printed as 2. So one more the loop will run, 1 or 2. So next we will get a 3. So here we got a 3. So here we got a 3. So 3 mod 2 won't be equal to 0, so it will not come. Again it will go for the next one. So it will check here, it's 4. So 4 mod 2 would be 0. So again it will go here and it will return it one by one. The serving. First whichever is ready, it will return. It will not wait for everything, add into the list and together it will return, nothing like that. So again it will return 2. So basically it will return one by one, it will give you the list like 2, 4 we have seen here, it has given already. Now let's not go for 1 to 20. So what we'll do is, we will run it. We'll put one breakpoint here into the read line so that we can see the output. Now we have seen the output here. So 1 to 20, all the event numbers one by one it has given. So it's a beauty, it's a really beauty. Now let's see what are the real time usage of this one. Yeah, so let's see the benefits. So we'll see the benefits of it. So the benefits are items are produced only when it is needed. So instead of bombarding with everything, as we have seen into the coding and previous also we discussed, instead of bombarding everything, it will give you one value at a time. Remember the event number, it was giving one by one. Second is that large data set handling, it will be helping you very, very nicely, where you have a large data set, but instead of getting all the data at once, you will get one data at a time, so that you can do the operation very efficiently. And it will be good with very large log files. As I mentioned that you have a irrespective of how much size you have, you will be processing one by one based on your need. And as API responses also, suppose you are doing some expecting some API response from third party, or you are from somewhere, and lot of API responses are there. So what you can do is that whichever comes, take it, process it, and go for the next one. So that is a really good benefit of it. And the second and the last one is a clean and readable code. So as we've seen that, I number we have used, and very nicely it was processing and sending that. So it will help you for the clean and readable code, and it will be really good to readability and all. So the benefits and all, I think that's it. That was the benefit of it. Hope you would have understood about the yield. Again, in the restaurant, instead of waiting for a longer time, let's have a starter first, then main course, and then your dessert. Same way in the program, suppose you have a lot of responses are coming, and you have a large file to process. Take it one by one instead of getting everything together. So handling is really good, and we see the benefits and all. So hope with this you would have really got an idea like how you can use the yield method and eat one at a time. So if you want to learn something else, or as I mentioned that if you want to know about the list difference and interfaces like iQueryable, collection, enumerable, please write into the comment section, and we'll discuss and we'll make some more video on it. So till then, please take care, and check other videos as well, and subscribe it and like it and comment it for sure. And please take care of yourself and have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.